East Anglia from 10,000 feet up. Fluffy little clouds, the familiar patchwork quilt of fields below. What could possibly be more reassuringly British? And this. This is the fighter Typhoon, out on a test flight in the Lake District. It may cause a bit of ducking and flinching down on the ground, but this is for real. These aircraft are due to be deployed overseas. So for test pilot Mark Bowman, this type of flying is utterly vital preparation.
Operating around the Lake District obviously provides us with some unique areas of topography to test in and test against, as it needs to be representative of what the aircraft can be expected to see around the world. Not only do we operate over hilly terrain, but also undulating terrain, and the valley flying that we get in the Lake District allows us to test some of the very advanced elements of the weapon system to their limits, which is important for us.
Test flights have been common in our national parks for decades, though not always as low as this. Some people hate them, others think they add a little bit of drama. Either way, it's another example of the identities imposed on our landscape. Ground to grow crops, space for cities to erupt into, a wild playground for ramblers, and a test bed for technology.
The terrain can actually be our friend, it can also be our enemy. The use of terrain and narrow valleys allow the aircraft to conceal itself, so use of the terrain and the way that it either undulates, or the use of valleys and saddles, etc., and also wooded features are also very important to us, not only just to navigate the aircraft, but also to increase the survivability of the job in hand.
Every day, more than 7,500 aircraft crowd into Britain's skies, carrying more than 500,000 passengers from every corner of this little green planet. These are the GPS traces of every single plane entering British airspace, strictly laid out 24 hours, run north and south, up and down the country, and out over Europe and the Atlantic. These skies are being monitored every second of the day. This is one of the Royal Navy's airborne early warning helicopters. Suspended from the back is a state-of-the-art radar system that looks out over the horizon, further than any air traffic radar system on the ground. Inside, observer can tell precisely where every aircraft should or shouldn't be. And in a time when civilian aircraft can be suddenly turned into a tool of terrorism, Chris's radar is also able to spot any aircraft that's trying to hide by not transmitting or squawking its position as it should be.